Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Scrap Mechanic Survival Mode, and I did some mining off camera once again. Today we're going to be focusing on perhaps building a tower. Like, I have my base here, but a lot of bases that have this castle kind of feel, they have like the towers coming up off of the castle walls. And I think a great spot to have that is over the drawbridges, so you're kind of entering underneath the tower. So I think it might be nice to expand this floor, this walkway, just straight out over here and have it kind of arch over and around this area, and then the bridge can come up and close that entrance. So I think that'll be kind of nice. Everyone say hi to Hank. He's waving. Hi, Hank. Yeah, he's back. He left to go get some milk, but he actually returned, so he's back now. So you may notice a couple of different things. Actually, just one major change is I finished the carpet. The carpet is all finished, and I painted it all red, just like we planned, and it looks amazing. It looks so elegant. It looks so fancy and upscale. So I got the craft bots going right now. I am making brick, concrete, and glass. Here you can see I went out, and some of the mining I did off camera was I went and I got a whole bunch of burned ember. That was quite a process because I accidentally ran into a few bosses in the dark that I wasn't expecting. They even destroyed one of the wheels on my vehicle, but I was able to drive back with 3 wheels and replace all that stuff. As you can see, I got plenty of this material. I went on a mining run, and I went on a chemical run, and I got a bunch of water just from right below me. So I don't even know how much of that stuff I have, to be honest. I mean, I think I put all my water over here. Oh, it looks like we only have 2 left of the water. But I think my chemicals I put over here. Yep. Yeah, I think I got 4 of each. I got 4 full chests of water and chemicals. But now we're down to 2 things of chemicals and 2 things of water, pretty much. So yeah, we're saving up on a lot of stuff. I think we're going to need a lot of concrete for this episode. So I'm just going to take a bunch of this concrete out of here. Yeah, we have a ton of concrete. That concrete's overflowing to there. Is it going over here too? Wait, do we have concrete in here as well? Okay. Yeah, looks like we got some concrete overflowing over here. Do I have something in this one? Nope, that one's empty. Bunch of burned ember. Look at all the metal. I've just been collecting metal by trying to get stone for concrete, because when you go mining for stone, you also get metal. So I have like so much metal just stacked around everywhere too, and we're not even using it for anything right now. So let's go ahead and let's just start on what I was going to do over here, whatever this is. Now, one thing I did notice, if I'm going to make, this is going to be a nightmare to make this symmetrical because it's going to be such a big tower, and I'm going to make another one over on this drawbridge. But one thing I have noticed, you may notice, see where this drawbridge lines up right over here? It's lining up pretty much with this hole right here. This one, you can see this one's further forward. So we're definitely going to have to change that. And I think I'm going to keep this one as is, because if we move this back, that means extending the bridge, making it heavier. And I'm afraid that making that bridge any heavier than it is will make it not be able to come up. But this one, I think we can just move it forward and it'll... Actually, I don't know if we want to do that. I think that'll be okay. But I think moving that one forward will be a smarter choice than moving this one backwards. And it looks like it's really like, it's only like 6 blocks or so it shouldn't be a big deal. Oh, the other thing is all that wood that I gathered in the couple episodes ago that we didn't end up using when we were building the walkway that much, I added the wood to the second layer of the horseshoe here. So I've added this much wood over here. And on the other side, you can see I've added a similar amount of wood over here, and that was all of it. That took all of the wood that I harvested for like hours. So this experiment is that's gonna take a lot of wood materials. We're gonna need to harvest a lot of trees, which is not the most fun thing to do because the tree harvesting is extremely inconsistent right now. I have a bunch of issues with hitboxes on the bigger trees and just saw blades not doing what I want them to do. So yeah, those are all the changes, I think. So let's delete this and let's start moving this outwards. So we're not gonna need this light anymore. All right, and then we're just gonna build this all the way over the bridge. Yeah, this should be even taller than that platform. So if my vehicles can fit under there, they're gonna be able to fit through this archway that we're making here. Now, the reason why I'm doing this out of concrete instead of brick is because this is the front. This is the forefront of any attacks that might be happening, if it's like tape bots or anything like that. So I feel like the slightly more durable concrete is going to be better use up in the front, and the brick can be in the back for more stylistic design and stuff. All right, so I'm not going to use any references for this, by the way. No visual references. I'm just going to build and hope for the best, pretty much. Okay, so now if I bring the bridge up, it should pretty much come up with a 1-block gap right after that. Okay, that's good. And I want to create, like, probably a fold right here. I don't want this to come up past this area, I don't think. I want there to be, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to design this. I really, really don't know how I'm going to design this. Because like I said, I'm not going to be using any references. I'm just going to improvise and I'm going to design it to whatever my heart says. All right, so I'm filling in right here and I'm noticing a little bit of something that makes me not happy. And that is that this is a very kind of wide entryway. Like if I wanted to do an arch, that's going to, like, if I wanted to do an arch that's kind of consistent with those archways up there, it would need to be a lot higher, because otherwise I'm going to be closing off too much here. Let's get my mining vehicle, I think is going to be the wider one to try to fit this whole drill. Actually, this one might be too. I don't even know which one's going to be more difficult to fit. This one's wider at the bottom, but this one is wider on the top because of the drills. Let's see how this one feels. So this is kind of why I have these, because I have this nice straightaway on the wood here. And I can bring the drills in. So, whoa, what happened to my wheel there? All right, well, we're backing up now. All right, so as you can see, we don't have a whole lot of room to play with if we want this to be able to fit. Let me go check on the other vehicle, the logging vehicle. All right, ooh, the logging vehicle is really wide at the bottom, but see, this one, I could have more archway going on with this one because it's more narrow in the middle. I don't know. We're just going to play it by ear and hope for the best. I might be able to actually make this a little bit taller and have a bit of a staircase going like from here and then we go up a little bit. I don't know if that's the appropriate thing to do or not. But you know what? Let me just try to figure out this arch situation and we'll take it from there. All right, it's kind of hard to see in the dark right now, but this is the kind of more natural archway that I'm looking at. So I'm thinking about raising the entire floor up to the peak of that archway and then just having a staircase go up on that. And this is going to be like an elevated section. I hope that makes sense. All right, so now I'm just filling in these gaps on the archway here. And I'm having a lot of back and forth. I've been trying to like visualize and think this through, but I'm second guessing my decisions a lot. And I think at some point I'm just gonna have to commit to a decision and just start building. So here's the issues that I'm having right now. I want this to be a multi-tiered tower. So we're gonna have the lower level walkway like this, that's just going to be right at the top of this archway. But then I also want there to be a stairway that goes up onto like a heightened tower area. So it's going to be like a multi-layered tower. But the issue is I don't know if I want it to be completely flush. It looks a little bit weird to me if I have it just flush with this wall. Versus it's kind of poking out a little bit. So I feel like I should actually have there be like a square around, like a square walkway that extends around, goes this way, and so on. Which means I might have to extend it out this way a little bit, and also this way a little bit, which means I'll definitely have to make this bridge fold, because right now, if I put the bridges up, using that switch there, you can see that the bridge is too tall. So if I have this extending outwards, it's going to interfere. So I'm definitely going to have to make these drawbridges also folding bridges. So yeah, I definitely got my work cut out for me design-wise, but how much farther out do I want, like... You think that's enough? Or is that too much? Let's take a look from the outside and see what it's like. Maybe a little bit less. Like two less. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think that's a little bit more reasonable. All right, so basically that means I have to continue this wall and I continue it out this way. But I'm gonna make sure that this corner, how much, is this 4 blocks tall? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is 4 blocks tall. I feel like the corners should be that much. So then from there, I do a 3-block gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 blocks. So then that's just gonna go like that. And then this will carry on out to the front here. Okay, so now the question is, how big does this walkway need to be? I feel like it's going to be thinner because we're going to have this tower near it. So how tall does this tower want to be? Because essentially I'm going to be making a staircase inside this tower, which I should probably make out of wood, which I ran out of. I might just take wood back from where I put it down, to be honest, just so I can build the more fine detailed stuff. So I want this tower to be square pretty much. So how long did I make this? That's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I did 16 plus 4. That is 16 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how big the tower needs to be. Then I need to add another 6 space for the walkway on the other side of that. All right, so let's figure this out here. Let's just do that. Then we go, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the wall goes right there, I believe. All right, this is starting to look okay. This is really nice. I'm liking where this is going now. All right, let's continue this thing then. Oh, I'm almost out of concrete already. How are craftbots doing? Are we still making concrete? Do we still? Oh, we're out of concrete material. We are out of water and almost chemical. But we're also gonna be out of stone and stuff soon too. But I think we should have plenty of free concrete. I mean, not free, just available is what I meant. So let's get this. Do I have a lot over here too? I should have like just as much over here, but I have so many more full containers that they're just spilling over into like random containers, I feel like. All right, I've closed myself out of it, but I think we should have a door that kind of lines up. Oh, it should be centered. Is it centered on this? We got 1, 2. Okay, so yeah, that's why the staircase is right here, because this is centered according to this square pretty much. So we're gonna keep this centered on here. How big is the staircase? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 seems to be like a common rule here. So let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that should line up with this. So now I'm gonna, whoa. That was weird. I couldn't walk up the stairs there for a second. I've never had that happen on like 45-degree stairs like this. Oh, look, it's happening again. I'm walking forward and it's not letting me walk up this step. Oh, there we go. All right, I think that looks good for an archway. I'm thinking about maybe lining some of the doors with brick. Yeah, I think that looks good. So then we can go into here and I'll do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so now here's a question. When it comes to this doorway, should I have a doorway on all 4 sides? Because it kind of feels weird having just like a flat wall right here without like a view or an entrance into it. But it might just be fine too. Because I'm gonna have like a spiral staircase in here, or like, not spiral, but square staircase. What is the square version of spiral? Goes up in a square. Whatever that is, I'm gonna have that in here. If I have these walls closed off, then I can have it easily start in one of these walls without being in the way. But if I put a doorway on each side, then I have to kind of really contain it into the middle. I don't know how easy that's gonna be. All right, you know what? For now, I'm just gonna put the doorway in. If it ends up being a problem later, I can just fill it in and we can get rid of it. But I just want more visual openness so I can see what I'm doing better and have more entrances and exits so I'm not so confined while I'm building here. All right, there we go. Now we have entrances on all sides. And I think it looks nice. I like the way that looks. The question is the staircase in the middle here, though. Here, let's take a look from outside now, see how it's going. All right, yeah, this is interesting. And then we're gonna have another layer. I think that does need to go up maybe like 6 blocks higher. Yeah, so let's go with 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I am now on top of this tower, and I think I should have it go out from here by like 3 blocks. So half of that. So it is gonna be like tapered in just a little bit. All right, and now I'm gonna do the same setup on the top here. There we go, look at that. Ooh, look at this. Look at this, this looks good. I like the way this looks a lot. Now we need to get up here. Somehow we gotta get up onto the top of this. So I'm just gonna steal all my wood from this because this is really not serving us a whole lot of purpose right now. I was just putting it there for like, I gotta do this at some point, I think. I don't know. Man, that just took so much. Like, look at how much wood I got from that. And it doesn't even look like it's anything. All right, hopefully that's enough to create a staircase. This is gonna look so cool. I mean, I wish it would have been nice to make it round instead of square, but round and scrap mechanic. Like, this is already a big enough build. I want to get on to newer things rather than spending all this time on one thing just for the sake of giving it curved edges. Okay, so how do I stare? I've been told it's not polite to stare, but we're gonna do some staring right now. So I'm gonna try my best. Like, these are gonna be like support braces for whatever the stairs are gonna be. But I'm gonna try my best now to create a staircase that goes up within these confines. All right, guys, I made it up to the top, I think. I hope that this is okay. Like, it's a decent staircase. It was a lot harder to figure out the best way to build it than I thought it was going to be. But I think what I'm gonna do is make a wooden pillar, a 2x2 wooden pillar that goes all the way up the middle like this. It'll kind of function as a big support beam, although support beams are completely useless in scrap mechanics since it's all a rigid body anyway. But I think it adds a little bit of a cool look to it, and it also gives a bit of a guide, like something that you're not gonna fall through the middle of the staircase, which I think is nice. So yeah, this is the staircase. It gets you all the way up to the top pretty well. Now, should I have some type of like rail here? I feel like that's not bad, because then like if you're up here doing things, you're not going to be likely to accidentally fall down through here and then fall to the bottom, because that would be very, very inconvenient. So yeah, check this out. I think this looks pretty good. And we can walk around it without too much of an issue. All right, let's walk up it again. All right, and look at the view we got from up here. So now let's take a look at it before it gets dark. Let's take a look at it from a distance. Hank! Hank! Where have you gone, Hank? I guess you needed some more milk. He'll show up. He'll show up sooner or later. All right, look at that. That's not bad. It's not done yet. We still have to fill out the archway, because right now it has that weird block. Like, it's the archway in the front, but it's like the blockiness in the back. So yeah, definitely got to take care of that. And I don't think I like... It's too much of a 45-degree angle right there. I think it needs to be a little bit more gradual. All right, so for the sake of not wasting concrete, I'm not going to be dragging out the entire filled-in area of this. I'm just going to be sticking to these dimensions that I've carved in for this archway and just dragging these out to this edge right here. And that should do the job pretty much. And then I'll just have to fill in this very end right here. All right, we have the archway finished. Let's do a quick test of our vehicle's ability to drive through it. All right, so hopefully this one can get through without any issues. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Okay, now let's check the logging vehicle. Make sure logging vehicle is good for it too. All right, and logging vehicle. Ooh, it's definitely cutting it close, but it fits. And that's all we need, is we just need it to fit. All right, and now, ooh. I just realized I think it might be better to line this with the brick. You know, maybe just the outside. Maybe I just line the outside with brick like this. All right, I think that looks better. And I think it's better that it's not just flush too. I think that it's better that it has that that bevel because of that. All right, so let's do the same thing over here. All right, there we go. We're good on this side. Let's see how this goes bringing the bridge up. Oh, well, the bridge isn't even ready to come all the way up anyway, so it doesn't even matter. All right, now let's make the bridge fold. So it is kind of unfortunate that the folding, it's going to be an awkward fold. It would be nice if it was like a halfway fold, but I want it to go flush up against the top so they can't really there's no gap. I feel like a gap would look awkward. Okay, so I need bearings, and I think we can keep the controller and the switch. It's all going to happen on the same function of bringing the bridge up, so we just need bearings. All right, so I'm going to have to delete this and then replace this. Oh. Whoa. So this is what it would be doing without that weight? Wow. Okay. So now I just got to return the part that I deleted, and I need to find the middle. Middle is right here. So I'm pretty sure if I take my weld tool and I just weld this to that. Oh, no. No, this needs another layer. So this actually needs this as well. So if I create an extra divot right here, put a bearing right there, and now this is going to be the connect point, and I should be able to weld from here onto that bearing. And that, ow! That should allow us to fold the bridge completely. So let me go ahead and connect these to the controller. Oh, okay, there we go. And now the weight is back, so... Oh, can these bearings take the weight of a vehicle, though? Is the controller strong enough for them not to flex underneath? Is this a heavier vehicle? I think this is a heavier vehicle, probably. All right, come on, bridge. Oh, no! The folding bridge idea isn't gonna work. Wait, no. There's a solution to that. Oh, I can use my lift. Don't break. There we go, come on. All right, hit the button. All right, go up. There we go. Okay, so the solution, let's bring the bridge down. The solution is to add a support right where the bridge bends, but underneath. So I'm gonna try to add just a little bit of a brace right here. Okay, here we go. Is brace going to work? I mean, it definitely seems to help, right? Okay, let's try to watch underneath. Okay, needs a little bit more. All right, I've added a bit more support. Let's hope that it gets rid of that bearing flex. I don't know. I'm almost afraid that adding this folding bridge system is going to ruin it. Like, it was such a good and sturdy bridge, but now there's just that extra level of instability with these bearings here. But it works still. Like, so is that good enough? You know what? Let's just work with it for now. Let's see how it goes. So now these need to both go blue. All right, I think I've done it. So let's go ahead and bridge folds up. Look at that. That's awesome, actually. And the slats line up, which is a bonus. All right, and then it comes back out. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Let's see how it looks from this side. That just looks like a regular, like a smaller drawbridge that comes up. And it's the perfect size. I picked a really good spot there. All right, and then it comes back down. Excellent. All right, and then definitely need to add a way to bring the drawbridge up from up there. So let's get up there. All right, so now this button will also bring the drawbridge up. Oh, that looks so cool. All right, and then drawbridge goes back down. Okay, and then I think there should be at least one more switch if somebody's way up on the top. Up here. There should be another drawbridge button, which should be like right in the middle here. All right, now this switch is hooked up. So drawbridges come up. This one's a folding one now. That one is, it still controls that one, but that one just isn't folding. It is kind of unfortunate that this thing is just there now, but it looks okay, I think. It is needed to support the weight of my vehicles, though. Drawbridge comes down. So awesome. Now all that really needs to be added is some just lighting and stuff around here. I need more of these lights. I wish we could craft these. Well, I'm gonna wait till daytime so we can see this thing in its full glory during the day. Oh, now that I'm looking at this, should I expand this outwards or should we have that gap right there? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below. What should we do with this section? I don't know how I feel about this gap. I feel like this, maybe this wall continues downwards. Like this just continues all the way over to there. I don't know. There's a lot of, that would be a big expansion. Yeah, let me know what you think about that down in the comments. All right, like I said, I'm gonna wait till daytime and then we can take a look at how everything looks in the day. All right, it is now daytime, so we can get a better view of what we've managed to build this whole episode. And look at that. It's not much, but it's honest work. And oh, I'm realizing I need to fill in the gap underneath that staircase. There's a little bit of a hole under there. But, oh, I did make a change up there during the night, by the way. Oh, here, before we go up there, though, let's go ahead and... can I hit that? There we go. I think it looks pretty good. I think that is pretty effective. It's unfortunate that we need this support here. I can't really think of a more effective way of stabilizing it without and having it look better. But for what it is, it works. Hopefully, when we get some raids, I think some greenies are probably going to stop at that and hit it, but it's not a big deal to just replace that. So let me show you this one small change I made just aesthetically. So just up here, I lined the staircase with this. I don't know. I just thought it just looked a little bit weird with the pure concrete staircase. But I think I should I fill it in with concrete like this, or should I keep the brick? I think that looks good with the concrete. So yeah, I think this is coming along pretty well. Just imagine now, once we get some more material, I don't even know if we need more materials. I think we might have it, but I'm gonna have to make a lot of adjustments. We have that bridge on that side, and then hopefully we'll be able to build a symmetrical bridge on the other side over here by this drawbridge. Wait, did I say bridge? I meant tower. A symmetrical tower over here by this drawbridge as well. So now we have a folding drawbridge tower. All right, I think I'm happy with it. Got the spiral staircase. Spiral staircase is actually really easy to go up as well. And we got a nice view up here. All right, let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. What do you want to see in future episodes? Where should we go from here? Obviously, I have to build that tower. I might hold off on that for a little bit because it's just going to be the same thing you saw in this episode. Maybe I'll just find time to do it on my own. I don't know. It's pretty time consuming though. So I'm probably just going to focus on some other parts, but yeah, what should we focus on next? I'm going to have to do a lot more grinding and stuff probably if we're going to be working on anything massive, but let me know down in the comments below anyway. If you want to see more episodes or other fun stuff on the channel, go ahead and check out this stuff on the end screen right here. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.